tax for Galamsey Clinton Yabua na Boachi Dankwa Yadom. Omuna yes Jumasuni. Some of us say Yansusi or Chida Yipipia, Omunso, your church require Befaso Ebay no Niadiadi. Niatian say, not Yanyan and Tia Bibri, and ye Amasia Central Qua. Dunquao. And see another area. Turn on off. And brim north. Baby Bibri count. Yanyan and Tia say, MMDC is an answer. DC Yahodwa Omo war sanku Mansinum. I open a did that bamboo crew, the district security councils are not our honor. Omo do Omo Galamsey no gidi ya omo ye ebi. Na ne omo ye ne se omo etwato e ma manfo. Na omo ne nam omo former task force. Omo ya omo se NADMO task force. Na omo ne nam enti wa untia sasika ni die na to na ye twitwa ma Galamsey for no untia bi na de ani asiw so na ya sesa won fidie ni ade ade de ko ni ahyehye uniama ba se wutua sa to na dia ene awo ye bia se wo sensuo se wo sasa se wo ye yi no ya ma kwan se koso ana ye ni awo ye eno na ye hu ya ye ka ho asemo a na me ma ka ho asemo a na mpanyifo bi enti enti na abedru maybe say e was say yitimide evidence is strong ebe to abonten a ebe force aban ama o masi hu ginae eno na menu anu mienu ka o mo bo mu a omo ejina ho say nipa bi a omo pese omo ye Galamsey enti omo kokoko mansini mu a omo duedum camera show omo duedum a ahwe omo a ehye saade no wachi a ye me stickers Emma Galamsey for which documentary na champagne near friend one leg no almost 3,000 na champagne no and the sensual pa yekruma the BCC should be brave so okofin and then oda sa Amansia Central ho odai okohese near champagne one leg gibi egusu a ye hono no poto na wo said assembly at DCE any DNM not more official ka ho yetimi ahwehwe se sa champagne na edi ewu no nipa ko na fa ho koye adwuma na bosumi bia wontua 3,000 Ghana cedis that's can ye dey and mapping and a mass assembly no ho kwan sa to me no say wo timi regulate mining our district sa to me no and sha assembly bi answer Minerals Commission and what's that to me so my license I may a to a good year. Lance Minister and then final habitat small scale mining licenses. One that was ordinance I shot here. Say large scale mining license I was a co-parliament myself Jeffy now what woman I shot here near friend ratification. Sure. And how what in Yenya digging permit I would go to a Yamana say so would need to me I would need to a good year. What me a question if you num ekusi fear do no. Na DC etime de samra ne hyenensem ama ono akasa Galamsey na wo so ono boa me yakono ono mum e na ehya manfo kutupa se monko na monko ye na muntuato e mame enti media baby a ekosie no na mrepa mu no yeso enya receipt a ye dunkwa okay omo so ejeje excavators Galamsey champagne hodo Galamsey amafo esika o matua receipt ahodo ho mepa me edaba bi go abonte ama penyina
asinia arawo sam kakra na se mokrata ni this expose client mu die a abaye ka ho asemi wo hwa utie DC na wo se mia na wo ye adwuma ma me na che se it's been institutionalized e assembly ho na this fee is it something assembly ni na agi atuma na a certain portion of the people in assembly including the DC and the DC adwuma di
na ye ka assembly no a na da no
DC na da no
DC na da no bambo ku e ward district ho ono na da no
no cre ono da da iseka no
enti mean ka say the entire general assembly ye ka general assembly as assembly members ni na general assembly omo na to aba hemra e ward district ho no mean can be investigation no point to that direction okay general assembly no sa wo nimum nia yinim sesia na say DC and NADMO officers no omni disa nyambra se me animu a omo yes adwuma no ewo
now is it not also sad say I was sitting in the regional minister because say wouldn't be otu Galamsey afa evidence bra we sit in this region now the last time minister so what is anko me adanse south DC bi na wabo Jordan nkofo kasa say wono be krata na mo do mo sa hyase na police for na so den we catch search mo say mamunya mrante no muntu Galamsey a omo nti o ma so den and today we have this one Amansia Central. I will still say is that we've not had evidence enough say yegusu to Galamsey or regime ha.
Asante mantem na okay.
Me ba ton ane.
Nasa no dia akoda keto akora nim papa. Akoda keto akora nim se Galamsey na koso gidigidi wa asante mantem. Na bia dokro no pa ya atwampo no. Atwampo no ampote mo ho nyina abesua abompe. Ekuafo ho anna no modo omo ye patra omo dua makoni nyadoa ede kwa adwama so koto na omo na eja ebi so ofin no samfa eguso nyasem keto na regional minister kase wonimu a ebe ya tro chese ye bona mane ye Facebook be ono de se da bia oti social media
no
ye ni nyina to ho o ga me Facebook page a ne ekoso ota na ofin ne ekoso ofin shelter belt forest reserve no se ofin shelter belt anua for 2 section and no kwane baby a ka ho Galamsey for still omo dan so chef forest no omo ye Galamsey regional minister ni o ka so ni ma be mo pa ye ka akrufom na formena akrufom ho de DC no ho no na mde so bobo no so no na ni din apie mu baby a ono so na ehwe se saade no enkoso fi se ono na head of the district council in this chairman Garba Otiemia akrufum Galamsey atuatisi ya bo ho dawura emrepam no se wentimen sia no a ye de ho sam beba bonten so regional minister Sutia ni nyina so da na bam so kaso wonim ba bia ye Galamsey kurom ha ofin hu nyina yitu Galamsey ho chamfan guso oda no ho ene wo ko oda so a oda so apamprama ne nchen ho ben oda ho ne abuakwa na hwe oda nsu oda na e treated ko bo asema nipa nom koranse ne sitie Ghana Water Company pompi say a sika tonuru edigum ni nyina ne se obi pisika gu ne bottom enti menya Asante mantem ha ye kasa Galamsey ni ha no baka bia o ya trofo number 1 because wo baby a atwampo nua mpotem ho nyina egu ho bebre na ofa mankranso lord kwa ho na ye kunso ko ni ayi na ye Galamsey no ena nyade aye de tete ebi gu kwa ho na say nadmo naimos eko baby a mopa enchen we ekwe lord kwa ho pe ena ni etu Galamsey no e dey na regional minister to hu ye
The consequences of this alleged extortion is palpable. While the country grapples with the Galamsey crisis, the Amansia Central District becomes a microcosm of how corruption can paralyze progress. This miner, Kofi Wusu, angry yet helpless, told us that his men were arrested because he hadn't paid to register his machines.
More than 3 hours. That time I'm about before bed at 9:30 to 8 o'clock to I am back and now almost almost 3,000. My receipt in your forgery paper. 5 days to require December January. Now what can be 1 year 30 million now 5 days 2 months.
How much is 30 million?
3,000. Me almost me bra. One machine you have 3,000. One machine you have 3,000. Me mopa me contract mu enko jakubo just straight walk. Me red. Me just red. Ona bi kama me o se na yan red ya fe na imam. Se ko si aye nyina ye di bai dey say. In say say enipa na tutu na ba wo so obebo awo dey. Send Yanka Yasempa. Yenya ye decide say a month or so 2 million. Yeah. Media media. So what you say? Odotobuya the obin fiachire and some high you. Any 2 weeks or any week to go and rent so buy. Red the catcher yourself as for one human as soon. National security for
illegal mining could be stopped if the political will were there. And that the reason why it continues is that the political will isn't there. The documentary just highlights what we've been saying all along. What it says is that it shouldn't even be tax for Galamsey. The title should be protection for Galamsey. Because what is happening is that you can engage in illegal mining. All you need to do is to pay some money. And the fact that you are paying, is it 10,000 cedis for the one leg, the Chan Fund, that alone shows you that we are just not serious as a nation. The Chan Funds are banned. You are not allowed to mine on water bodies. It's illegal. So for any assembly to be taking protection money so that we can be poisoned, water is life, so we can continue being poisoned, is just unacceptable. And my concern is that Ghanaians are not angry enough. I would have thought that after the airing of this documentary, there will be a lot of concern, a lot of angry voices being raised, that we didn't vote for musical chairs. We did not vote for musical chairs. But whether this had been going on at the past administrations or not, we were told there was going to be a reset. A reset means it doesn't matter what happened in the past. This is a new system going on. Obviously, that is not happening. Illegal mining is going on unabated. And what is worse is that there's state-sponsored complicity in illegal mining. This is just unacceptable, and we are waiting for the president. In fact, we are disappointed that the DCE is still at post. One would have thought that there would have been urgency in dismissing him, or at least removing him from post, so that there will be prosecutions and anybody found guilty. Always talked about, So I'm just sort of amazed that there hasn't been enough of an outcry. Other media stations haven't really covered the documentary. Right. Ghanaians are not reacting as much as I thought they would.
Thank you, Honorable. So, has this matter of the DC come to attention with this Galamsey tax?
As a government, our ears and eyes are always on the ground. And don't forget, we are also the fourth estate of the world. So we take information from all other circles. There are some investigations we are embarking upon. But thank God, this one was raised by your good self. And the president doesn't sleep on matters like that. He knows what to do and at what time. So we have been asked to receive the petition on behalf of the government. And all the 4 pointers that were included in it are going to be carried on religiously. The one that we are asking for independent investigation, the one we are asking for immediate audit of all the Galamsey related revenues in the place, and the one for the interdiction of the officials responsible for those activities, and how to strengthen mechanisms to make sure that we are able to close all the loopholes. And I think that is why government embarked upon this exercise of 9 months and all those people going into those places. But as I said, it has come to our notice and steps are being taken. And your petition is going to be an added opportunity to that. So the president will decide what.
And we learned today from the Assembly that this was actually written in law as a bylaw approved by the Assembly that was simply being implemented. That must come to us as a surprise, because the taxing Chan Funds, which John Mahama has explicitly forbidden.
It is a matter we have to take home as a government. Because if you look at the NDC 2024 manifesto, it was a manifesto of resets. So this was law that was being implemented by the previous administration. And now Ghanaians voted in 2024 that there should be a reset. So if Chan Fund was being charged before 2024, in 2023, in 2021, and monies were being collected, now there's a new government who says, I'm resetting. So what reset are we also doing in that place? And that is why I just wanted to receive the petition and to tell you that government will work on it in order not to fall a victim of an investigator preempting or prejudging the matter. But clearly, it is good Joy News or Joy FM will carry upon this research and approaches. We are going to go up before the CEO for Gold Board and the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources were asking for these MMDCs in Galamsey or mining related area to see how best we can address one of those issues to make sure that it becomes thing of the past. So it's good this has come. And once again, this is going to be an added thing. But we cannot win this fight without you. So this is a joint fight we are all going to embark upon. But clearly, there is something that has to be worked on. I'm somebody who doesn't want sharing responsibility. I face responsibilities. This champagne tax and all levy and levy are things that are happening in these Galamsey related areas before we came to power. Now we are in power. Now you are the municipal or district chief executive. What steps are you taking? If it was being done and you have come, is it good that we should allow it to be there? But I as a local government minister didn't know that it was part of the local internally generated fund. But now that you have brought it, it's going to be one of the matters that is going to be addressed. But clearly, I don't want to just jump and say that, oh, it was law, it was not law. Yes, it is something all the MMDCs, we are going to warn them about if it is true. But Galamsey is Galamsey, and mining is mining. There is Lances mining. Lances mining, what tools do they use? The tax that they are talking of, it is a tax for Lances mining or on Lances mining. It is a Galamsey tax or not Galamsey. And these are things that as leaders of the communities, we must address our minds on that to make sure that we are able to address. You don't just see, oh, because it is a small scale mining and it's being taxed. Somebody is doing Galamsey, then that person must also be taxed. Galamsey illegality is illegality. But what kind of taxes can we levy on the Lances ones? These ones too, we need to interrogate the matter. I cannot just sit here. You know, I'm not coming from too good a mining area, and I don't know much about this Galamsey issue, so I may not be able to tell you why this. What prompted the idea of a district assembly, going to a district assembly meeting and saying that we are going to do fee fixing and we are going to levy so much and so much,
including on funds which have been
precisely. So, and there was nobody in the assembly, in the community that is not. So these are matters we need to interrogate, and these are the things we are calling for in your phone.
And you know, you talk about leadership. Also, the responsibility of us will lie with the DCE. Even if he met the rule in the book, and the administration had said we are banning funds. In fact, even excavators were subject to a ban at some point. He should have known that that is something that he cannot implement.
That's why
he takes responsibility.
That's what I'm saying. It's about leadership. The essence of our manifesto was to reset. Yes, you met it. It predates you. But what have you done about it? Do you accept it or do you reject it? These are matters we need to interrogate. Just can't say, oh, I came to meet it, it predates me. It will be, if we want to go that target, it will be like the normal NDC, MPP. Oh, MPP brought it and NDC has come and they are continuing it. So what is the definition of reset? So there is a job to be done in that direction.
Will this go beyond just this particular district? Because it's possible, is it not? That some areas may also have this law.
Clearly, why are laws made? Laws are made when there's a defect or in the society and you are curing it. Once you are curing it for the entire society. And that is why I said that the Lands and Forestry Natural Resource Minister, together with the Global CEO, they've been calling for a meeting, and the president has sanctioned that we need to call all those people in the Galamsey related areas. But normally, as a government, it is not a good thing to be calling all MMDCs to Accra frequently. They need to be at the municipalities. But this calls for an emergency meeting. As I go out, I'm going to call the CEO and the minister. The MMDCs are here for a day meeting. So maybe we'll take the opportunity to call those related to those areas to wait.
As in areas known for illegal mining.
Then mining and both legal and illegal. But sometimes when they say they are doing legal mining, if you are not good, you will not be able to differentiate between. So where you know there's mining, you need to call them, let them wait, then we have discussions with them. So that it will not be like we handle this one. Next time you go and bring another district, then we call it. That is firefighting. I don't do human things, and I don't think the president will endorse that. I don't know what is going to the minds of the president as we sit here. But this is one thing he's always furious at.
Yeah, and we make the point, to be clear, our demands were for an immediate independent investigation into the matters raised in the documentary, the interdiction of implicated officials pending the outcome of investigations, a public audit of all assembly revenues accounts connected to mining-related activities in the district, and 4, strengthened oversight mechanisms to prevent the abuse of public authority in enforcement of anti-Galamsey operations nationwide. We have your assurance that these will be implemented.
Seriously, take it from me. Once you give this one, you know, I'm a carrier of this information to the president. It is addressed to him. Maybe he may want to go further than your petitions to help address it.
And that is the Minister for Local Government.
Thank you very much.